All right. Hello, everyone. Of course, this is your definitely not favorite Divide and Conquer YouTuber, Forlorn Scout. And we have the next episode of the Dol Amroth series, um, which I will be doing here today. I have some more time to do some, not really batch recording, but just do a couple of, I have some time to do some episodes. So I'll do a couple episodes, probably one of each series. But anyway, so last time we left off with killing the endless hordes of the very eggs. I think we've killed like 3 or 4 stacks of very eggs at this point. And then we have Captain Who's here with more horse archers. The bane of my existence, and just a trash. It's just a trash candish army. The issue is that it may be trash, but it is whittling down Adrihil's grand armée. And we will be needing reinforcements eventually. There's a unit of pikemen somewhere, I think. Oh, it's already in the army. Never mind. Anyway, so I will. It's already saved because I loaded it. Anyway, so after this battle, which will, if I lose this battle, you won't be seeing it because I will be reloading. But when we win this battle, I've been saying this I think for like 2 episodes in the series at this point. We will finally be making our way to Ethraid to finally take it. Let's see here. So the militia isn't very useful in this kind of battle. They're going to be more important when taking or trying to take a city in siege, because they're a melee unit, and so they're more useful in that kind of fighting, not in open field battles. So let's see here.
Infantry.
Let's see here.
Your command. Dismissed. Assemble the men.
Get the cavalry with Adrihil. The cavalry got shredded last time. Get all the archers. These guys like that, and then I will have the Hirondor mercenaries also in reserve. Of course, they're up on the hill. The general is right there, or I should say the captain is right there. So, there's not really a good place, I think, to really fight them. The best place would probably be right about here. So I'll swivel the line like that. Put the coastal wardens in front to soak up any horse archer fire.
Knights. Your command.
Get, I believe that's either Mistvind or Baragund. Again, I can never remember which one is which, because they switched their names and portraits a long time ago. So there's the horse archers. The question, I can't really get to the general with Immerhill currently. Although they are coming towards us.
Heavy infantry. Heavy infantry.
Okay, so I'm gonna try something risky here. Oh, that's fine. He doesn't need to be in the group. What I'm gonna try and do here is I'm gonna try and snipe the captain with Immerhill. Of course, he reformed onto the other side. Surprised Immerhill actually got into those horse archers.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
In fact, let's get them back behind our lines.
Your command. Defensive positions. Guardians.
That was a mistake. Let's see here. Okay, so the general is still over there, so let's swing the cavalry back over this way. See here, losses aren't too bad this time around, but we're still taking losses. Oh my gosh, okay. They somehow threaded the needle on a rear charge.
Our men have slain the enemy general. Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight. Only half the enemy force remains.
Oh, these are losses I really don't want to be taking, is the issue.
Dol Amroth.
Yeah, this was a little bit messier than I was kind of hoping.
For the glory of Numenor.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Let's see here. Again, the horse archers, bane of my existence.
Your command. For the glory of Numenor.
I'm really hoping we heal some more, but Imrahil's, or not Imrahil's, Adrahil's army is going to need to it's going to need to take a little bit of a breather.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack. This is a clear victory.
We still lost 10%, so we lost 200 men. That's not great. That charge, let's see here, where was those pikemen? Yeah, that charge against those pikemen was nuts. That pikeman unit actually killed the most. And they healed a little bit, but that was a really... the way that... I've never seen the AI do that, where it just kind of like threaded the needle. Where it just kind of threaded the needle like that. And rear charged my unit. Never seen that happen before. But we won. Can you tell? I really wish. I really don't want to be fighting Candish horse archers. I really don't. Which is why I'm very much hoping. Canned.
Without question.
Oh, there's another Candish army.
As you wish.
It's not a very big one though.
Ready your weapons.
But yeah, so Tirthoros, yeah, I'm building the stables there. Yeah, so going to need to be getting some replacement troops up fairly quickly. Money is pretty tight.
Greetings, most noble ally.
Is there anything I can build anywhere that would get me some cash? You know, and I had a thought, and I didn't remember this, but if you get land clearance, then your province can start to be devastated, and since I don't know if I'm going to be keeping Amon Ithel, I think I'd rather focus on putting that money somewhere else. Question is kind of where, because the chicken farming is not going to get me really any money. Tirthoros is building that. That's building that. Gobel Toflas. Yeah, I don't know. I need more money for ship rates, so I think
Protect the blood of Numenor.
I think I'm just going to save the money instead. So hopefully taking Ethraid goes off without much of a hitch. I'm really hoping there's not another big Candish stack that appears out of the ether. Because I am going to have to kind of cobble together a couple armies, I think, as I'm going to kind of divide up the army. Oh, well, that's a convenient mission. Unfortunately, they were able to get in and reinforce Ethraid.
Maintain order. Slay them.
So we will
Let us claim this
lay
field.
siege
They
to
will not
that.
waste words on you.
That's going to be another big battle, I can already tell.
Your will, my lord.
Let's see here. That's the Mason's Guild House. Oh, that would increase the money in Athelon pretty good. Pretty good, but that's kind of expensive. That's not as good of a building. I could get the fiefdom barracks in Dol Amroth. Maybe the guard barracks, because that would give me seaward spearmen and footmen, which are kind of like Dol Amroth's Gondor infantry equivalent units. That would increase Methrast's money quite a bit. Of course, that wouldn't really do anything. So let's see here. That would put it up about 300. Yeah, that's barely anything, so not for that. But if I did the ship right here, that puts it up almost 400. So I'll do the shipwright in Methrast. We have roads still building in there. Hmm.
There will be much
There's a
honor
large
in defeating
Haradrim
you.
army coming up there, so Amon Ithil might be getting abandoned.
Your orders. Without question.
You expect me
Of
to
course,
come to you?
there's nothing in Harthanur.
You are brave to seek an audience with
You
us
wouldn't
like this.
be willing to make peace, would you? Nope.
Our discussions come to a close.
Yeah, so... Okay, so I have a spy here now. That's good. Culture is coming up pretty good for now.
My lord.
I respect you in battle.
Yeah, that's the kind of a... it's Black Snake. That's the issue, Black Snake Guard. That's a very dangerous unit.
Approaching quietly. I shall
They have
continue
Utba
tomorrow.
and Finabel. But Istian and Borthor might be... yeah, they might be abandoning Amon Ithil. Or alternatively, I'm at war with the Adonayam, aren't I? Yeah, I could sell maybe the Adonayam Amon Ithil. But they're allied to Harad, so there wouldn't be much point. Alternatively, before I abandon it, I could just kind of burn it to the ground. But that might not be the best idea either.
Protect the blood of Numenor.
Assail the enemies of Gondor.
What to do? Alright, so that unit is finished retraining.
My lord. By your
So they can
command.
go there. I could recruit a general in Dol Amroth. Thing is money is so tight right now. Dol Amroth doesn't really need anything like that. That's building that. I mean, alternatively, I could build like a practice range or something like that. I can't build the next tier of barracks. Why is that? Because I don't have the... Yeah, I don't have governor's quarters. So I'll build governor's quarters in Gobel Tofalas. So I can build the next level barracks, because it's kind of more useful in Gobel Tofalas than it is in Dol Amroth in some regards, because it's closer. I mean, I can still ship things from Dol Amroth, but I'd prefer it just closer to the front for right now. So let's end the turn. I might assault Ethraid. Borthor can have a wife. Byrig is apparently besieged. We have a new family member. Arendis. I don't know. Arendis who? Oh, that's the daughter of Mistvan. Um, um, that's the one that doesn't really give a lot of cash.
There will be much honor in defeating you.
Alright, so Defear is in, or yeah, it's like Defear is within range of Amon Ithil, so I kind of have to make the choice of whether I'm going to abandon it or not.
Maintain order.
I don't really want to abandon it, is the thing.
Yes, my lord. Without question, as you wish.
Okay, and also owns Osthiel.
I respect
Um,
you in battle.
Thing is I don't
There will be
I
much
don't
honor
think
in defeating you.
My lord.
There will be much honor in
the
defeating
biggest
you.
issue is the Black Snake Guard, which is a unit that's pretty much it's double the number of Istian or Borthar's bodyguard, and it's pretty much just as good.
I respect you in
The rest of
battle.
the army is trash for the most part. I mean, there's the Sellswords, the Horse Archers, there's some Harondor Mercs, and some Southron Warband.
Captain of Gondor.
Some Corsair Archers.
Forward. Watch for the enemy.
Protect the blood of Numenor. Captain of Gondor.
Marchmen.
If I assault the city, which I'm seriously thinking about doing,
Protect the blood of Numenor.
Imrahil is not really going to be that useful.
Ready your weapons. Orders. Your will, my lord. Yes. Awaiting your command.
So, kind of what I'm thinking is,
There will be much honor in defeating you.
I think with Imrahil, I think that's a battle I can win. So
Protect the blood
I
of
will
Numenor.
send Imrahil south, and
We shall remember this day.
he can go into that fort for now.
Our realm is expanded.
If they besiege Amon Ithil, that's fine. They can go into that fort there. Let's see here. What to do. So that's building. I think I'm just going to save the money.
Captain
think.
of Gondor.
Awaiting your command.
I'll have that siege one more turn, and then I'll probably assault Ethraid, which will probably cause Adrihil's army to need to be completely rebuilt. Oh, yep, there we go. That's kind of what I figured was going to happen.
Show yourselves.
That's if Harad takes Golbo Mirlan, that will be interesting. Oh, that's good. Eredlun rejects the gift. Moria is under siege. Osgiliath is under siege. That's not great. Tinluthiel or Tinluthiel. Is that someone else's? Is that another daughter? Yeah, it's another daughter. That's Amandir's daughter. All right, so
Respect you in battle.
Onward! March, men!
all right, so I'm not going to do this battle immediately. But I am going to. I had a little bit of a stutter there. But now I have a lot of cash, and roads seem like a good thing. Even if it is in Athaland, it's increasing it by 300, which seems like a pretty good profit margin to me. That's building the shipwright. That's the governor's quarters. That's almost done. That's almost done. It's almost done. I almost feel like I should build the Mason's Guild House in Dol Amroth. You know what? I'll save the money. Of course, there's another thing.
Protect the blood of
I'm going
Numenor.
to save the game. I'm just going to quick check how long I've been going. I've been going for 30 minutes, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this episode. Not now, don't worry. But I am going to assault Ethraid, and that's where I'm going to end it. Of course, there just had to be another army somewhere, and it's of course all cavalry, because why wouldn't it be? I just took all the cavalry out of the army. Alright, so I think the reinforcements are kind of coming over from, like, over here somewhere. Let's see here. So, get all these guys set up. I'm going to deal with the reinforcements before going into the town.
The enemy have brought up more men.
Of course, the reinforcements are on the other side of the city. Guess it doesn't. It's gonna be such a grind, though. Yeah, whatever. So first thing in will be the mercs. Get the Gondor militia. There, we get Adrian. So I think this is the first town assault I've done. I think all the other ones we've taken have been like siege drawouts. Now, Can does have some good units in here. These Variag swordsmen are a pretty solid unit. And their Warlord's Guard, I think it's called, is a very strong horse archer, heavy cavalry cataphract unit. Ooh, they're coming right at us. Okay, so we are going to need to put a little bit of a pep in our step.
Ready for orders, sir.
Of course, this is the biggest issue. Horse archers, the bane of my existence.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Yeah, this is gonna be, this is kind of a problem. I've made a little bit of a mistake.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Let's see here what I'm gonna do.
The battering ram is in place. It'll not be long before our enemy's defenses fall.
Well, once these guys are dead, we'll I guess we're gonna have to
Only
switch
half the enemy force remains.
where we're trying to break in.
through the enemy's walls, into the breach, and onto victory. Our soldiers have proved their worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us now. The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
This is just going to be a bit of a grind.
We've breached our enemy's walls.
Alright, so we're going to need to get him over that way. The archers are essentially out of ammo, so they're going to get pulled back. Going to have the militia go around the side. Let's have one unit go around back. Yeah, 22%. This has not been a good battle.
And break the spirit of his army.
But sieges are always going to be costly. Our Gondor militia should make pretty short work of these tribesmen.
Our men have slain the enemy general. Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
It's basically just tribesmen left. I mean, the thing is, these tribesmen are no match for Adrahil's bodyguard. 15 attack, 29 defense. I mean, he's lost a lot of men. Togrul is dead, but... one unit of one guy from a nomad horseman unit. Let's see here. Let's have the pikemen. Let's get them into the battle as well. Yeah, we've lost a quarter of the army. It needs to get rebuilt anyway. This is not going to be very.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men. Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
Oh, there goes the captain. And then we just got to mulch through all these. Guys, if the pikemen they might not even get here in time. They probably won't. They're getting here just as we're killing the last of the guys in the square. There we go. 448 men were lost. We killed 1,400 Bariags. Alright, so I'm going to get to Adrian here in a second. So, that's why Talon Knights are so powerful. He just killed 348 of these guys. And now, yes, a lot of these guys were, trash units. But we didn't heal very much, and we took casualties across the army. Some of them I don't care about, like the Haradrim or Harandor Mercs and the Coastal Wardens, but losses are not great. But it had to be done. I wanted to take Ethraid as quickly as possible before Khan got another army up and running. So let's see here, we'll be executing them.
We have vanquished the enemy.
We have gained a territory.
There really isn't much here. It's actually pretty good number of Dunedain, so we're going to need to repair the walls or the palisade. And then what to build here is the question. Probably a meeting hall. The thing is I don't even get free upkeep here.
Awaiting your command. Ready your weapons.
Let's see here. Let's put it on low tax rate. Apparently I can retrain these guys, and that's going to be retraining them. Actually, what am I saying? I can't retrain them. There's no meeting hall, so the meeting hall will be going in. Adrihil's battered army will be doing garrison duty. These coastal wardens are going to go somewhere. They're going to they may get attacked if whatever. They can go there. Do a little bit of recruitment. We have a Warlord Mossab there who thinks he's going to be taking that full stack garrison in Mirland.
My lord. Approaching quietly.
I respect you, my enemy.
So there's a full stack army of Adnaim under Balakan and Gimmelthon. In fact, there's Kuzaima right there.
There will be much honor in defeating you.
So that's an issue. So, okay, you can cross the river, so you're going into that fort there. I don't really know what to build. I'll think about it. But this is where I am going to end the episode with the successful taking of Ethraid. The Empire, or the Prince, it's not an empire, it's the Principality of Dol Amroth, gets closer and closer to controlling everything
Yes, my lord.
north of the Harnan. Of course, we're going to have to take Harthanur and then maybe take Osthathiel.
Without question. Impossible. Yes, as you wish. I shall continue tomorrow.
So, when Adrahil's army gets a little bit more retrained, and luckily Ethraid has enough culture in it that it should be a good place for recruitment. In a pinch, I mean, it's a town, so it's not like it's like really great for that, but it will have to do. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to reorganize. I'm going to have to build more troops, reorganize the army. One army is probably going to go for Imlad Karnan, and the other one is going to swing up toward Harthanur. The thing is, we don't have a lot of time because the Can decision is going to come up shortly, and I'm very much hoping that I'm actually hoping that Can sides with the Astari, because I don't want to fight them anymore. I've had enough of the horse archers. I want to focus on Harad. If I can focus on Harad and the Adnaim, this campaign will be going much more smoothly. If Can sides with Mordor, it's a different story. But anyway, I will end it there. I hope you enjoyed watching. Again, as always, if you have anything you want to comment about, any questions, any comments on my poor tactical skills as I play this in the wee hours of the morning. But I appreciate comments. I know there hasn't been really any comments on any videos for a while now, but that's fine. Any kind of interaction I appreciate. I just want everyone to know that. It's really nice to see that even though I'm not getting thousands or tens of thousands of views, I don't expect that. But what views I do get is nice. That there's actually people who are out there who decide to click on my videos and watch them at least for a little bit. And that's something I very much appreciate. But anyway, before I start rambling on any more than I already have, thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time.